setting up, guys. Let me know in the comments how the sound is. But let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, let me write that in the comments, I guess. Let me know. Microphone and music. Music should be like low. But, yeah. Oh, because I didn't put up my lives yet. It's like, you can't do that yet. Put up your live. Channels on. That's better. But that's why I couldn't write anything. I wrote stuff, but you know. Facebook. Okay, so if you hear the sound, I should be able to see what you guys wrote now. Now that I'm actually chat up. There and then pop up. Okay. We'll go on. We'll just let this settle for a minute and then we'll you can let me know about anything. Alright. You know about it. Should say yes. Okay. Probably wrote this like 10 times on the thing, but I can't see it pop up. So. Okay. Okay, now it's doing it. It did it everywhere. Okay, here we are. I think we're good. Issues? I'll bring this one here and here. Cards out. way the thing works. Hey. All right, well, welcome, welcome. Hi, Rachel, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the heart. Can you let me know if the sound's okay? Hi, Dana. Didn't have to hear the music too loud. Okay, good. I'm doing good. How you doing? Would you like a reading? We're gonna Oh, what? Okay. Does my spirit new guide have a message for me? What are they preparing for me? Okay. Good seated. All right, Jason, not that Fabio. I could cut the cards out and see what we can, what the spirit guides have to say. Okay, let me get my cards out. I was gonna put up a list, but then I ran out of time. I was setting up other things. I was trying to get the computer. There's so much to do, you know. Doing well. Oh, I love you so too. Would you like a reading after Jason? Or, I think it's Jace. Jas. Jas is still there. YouTube. I know, I like getting all these cards out because I never know. I always like intuitively feel like what? Like which one to go for. Alright. I think I have my moon ones over there, but that's okay. We don't need the moon ones right today. Oops. Yeah, seems like it's been a while, huh, Rachel? I know. Yes, are you here? I'll read them. I think. Oh. Oh, Jasmine. Oh, hi. Yeah, my thing wasn't working at first. I must have closed the wrong thing. I see your messages now. Oh, but go by Jas. Okay. Oh, hi, Julia. How you doing? Yeah, I was a little busy. Hi, Danica. Sure, you can. Rachel, do you want one too? Julia. Hi. How you guys doing? Okay, so Jess is wondering about Rachel, put down. Yeah. And Tandica. And so Jasmine goes by Jas. Does my spirit new guide Fesher have a message for me, and what are they preparing me for? Okay, I'm gonna take my headphones out. Sure, Julia, I wrote you down. I wrote you down. All right, if the music gets annoying, just let me know. I'll turn it off, but otherwise, I thought it'd be kind of nice just to have in the background. If it's too loud, let me know in the comments. All right, Jas, let's see what I got. Yeah, I got your name down, Julia. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, it's like it's a frequency. It's 528 hertz. It's, I'm probably gonna say this wrong. Self-physio healing. I think it's, you know. Sure. Hi Yvonne, how you doing? Hi Sarah. Sure, I can put you on the list. Oh, Yvonne and Sarah, of course. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. On the list, guys. All right, so we got Jess, Rachel, Julia, Tandika, Yvonne, and Sarah. Well, I'm giving the reading. If anybody else comes in, they can just put the name on there, and then I'll do it when I'll acknowledge when I'm ready, when I'm out of the thing. All right, Jasmine. I'm glad you're doing good, Yvonne. Okay, so Jasmine wants to know about our guides. I feel like it's a very secret. Why did I say that? Very serious guide that you have, Jasmine. Very serious. I don't think they're very much more apt to not really beat around the bush or whatever. Oh, I'm glad you liked my post. Oh, the one about my Sarah said she liked my post. I had my Halloween PJs on. Is that the one you're talking about? That's funny. So Jasmine, I feel like it's a serious guide, and I think it's because it's just it feels like I feel like two of them, like a male and a female, and I'm not sure if you've gotten a name. You have a name for your spirit guide. I don't know if that's the one you were referring to, Fesher, but I feel like I don't even know. I just have a feeling and an energy to the spirit guides. I don't really have a name, but if people have names for their spirit guides. That's perfectly fine. So I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling them. I'm feeling a male and a female, and I feel like they're kind of like work in tandem. And I feel like they, I feel like the male's more serious. The female brings out your creativity. I feel like it's wanting you to buckle down and not, I'm not saying like you were, it's just like you're more of like, if I feel like it, I'll do it type thing. And I feel like it's kind of like trying to get you to have more structure. That's what I'm feeling for you, Jazz. And not to like go, like the card says, don't go back to yesterday. It's like, don't think about what you haven't done and what you should have been doing or anything like that. It's just like, let's just do it, get it. Let's do what we need to do. And I feel like it comes out of a place of, I'm feeling like creativity. As I do sense her more like a creative aspect to her. So I think they're just like when you were saying, what are they preparing you for? I feel like they're preparing you to, like, not like really preparing you, but inspiring you and pushing you towards what you're feeling inside already. I feel like there is this you have a even if it's not really a solid understanding of it, but you have this drive to do something. And I feel like I feel like there's bare bones of it, but you're starting to build it. And that's what I'm feeling more so, Jazz. So they're just they're wanting you to do it methodically and to do it, not just to flow and go around it, but more so let's get the bare bones, the structure to it. I feel like it's more creative for you, Jasmine. I don't know if you're still here. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, you like my room? Thank you, Natalia. It's funny. Hi, Don Marie. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, it was a pajama get together, and that's why we, and the two Pisces. Well, one other friend wore like pajamas, but the other ones came from places, so they didn't have, I just came from home, so I wore it. Thank you, Natalia. I'll collect some things. I don't know if Jasmine is still on, but oh, that was your reading, Jasmine. Oh, you're starting your own psychic business. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're just saying, getting get the bare bones of it. You're starting to really put things together, and I feel like there's a creative part, and then there's the serious part, like we gotta do this, like make sure you're doing all this, but then I feel like there's that creative part where you're feeling that, but they're trying to get you they're trying to get it more of a structure of a routine, so you're not just flowing in and out like a breeze of, oh, I'll do this now or not, they want you to just go. Well, it's good. I'm glad. Yeah. Very highly gifted. Good. Well, good luck to you. It's always exciting, spreading out the word of spirit and everything. That's awesome. Welcome, and thank you for coming. All right, so I think Rachel, you ready? You got everything? Oh yeah, Funko Pops too, Natalia. Not so nice. Well, I just yeah, those are baseball display cases, Natalia. So yeah, I'm sure you have nice ones too. I have all different kinds. So okay, Rachel. Anybody else? Leah, do you have room on the list? Oh yes, sure, Leah. You were on Thursday, and I didn't have you on, so I think you should be able to go on a little sooner than, even if, you know what I mean. I think I didn't get to you. Okay, Rachel. Whatever comes up. Sounds good to me. Thank you for all the love. It's so nice of you. Don't have to do that. I love you no matter what. But it's appreciated. For sure. Okay, I got the Sisterhood Seers. Okay. Ooh, higher forces at play. I just feel like there's been things happening that have, well, you could consider lucky, or just things and it's not huge things, but it's things that you've noticed, when you're driving and I feel or you just feel like all the light, this is an example, just, all the lights are turning green, and you're like, that's unusual, right? I feel like, yeah, at odds, higher forces at play, again, whatever the odds are is unusual, I feel like it's been, just better in that way. I feel like that when it isn't, and you do feel like it's not, and you do pay attention to that too, it's more of that they're kind of just showing you make your own reality, right? So you're whatever you're thinking or manifesting at the time, if you're in a negative space or whatever, I feel like it's feel the energy around that, and what place you're at, and why you're feeling like you're paying attention to it more. I feel like it's trying to not to try to reinforce how you feel inside, but because that's what you're trying to do by looking on the when that stuff happens, you're trying to reinforce that the negative inside you sometimes. I'm not saying like you feel that way all the time, but that's why your view goes to that more. Or when you view goes to positive things, that's why it goes to that more. It's when you are feeling that judgment or whatever, that's when you go to the negative. And I feel like you're starting to feel that more of that reality, and how your reality really can, in gratitude and everything, can really shift depending on your mood, right? Oh, you're having lung issues? I don't like this, so maybe that be. So, yeah. It's saying like rest, let it go, see it differently. That's what they just said. So it's like just reiterating what I just said, really. But I feel like also just the breathing, I feel like just allowing yourself to take deeper breaths and just to relax a bit and rest, I guess, too. It should go in, obviously, I don't want to be like I'm not a replacement for a medical person, but really having issues, I feel like sometimes just feeling like you can't like speak up or it's breathing in that air and enjoying, like, because your air is your lifeblood. I mean, you have to breathe to survive. So I feel like it's just like, what is causing, I feel like, the sadness of not wanting, like sometimes not wanting to, having that disconnect from that, just feeling like you're just not, just wanting to feel that value, I guess is what I'm saying. It's taking that deep breath, knowing that you can take up the same, you deserve to take up the same space as everyone else, and nothing, no matter what you do, it's because of who you are, not because of what you do or what for anybody else. It's because your life is valuable. So, so it's, use your voice and use your, breathe in that air and enjoy it. So I feel like it's just also taking care of yourself and just resting and not pushing yourself too hard too, Rachel. So that's what I'm feeling. I feel like this is like, I feel like everybody should just be appreciative of Rachel, because she is a wonderful person and she should realize that as much as we do. So I want you to know that, Rachel. So thank you. But I felt from spirit for you, Rachel. So I'll send you healing, like we'll send you a lot of healing. And I think you said last week you were having issues with your lungs, so make sure you drink lots of water and all that good stuff. I don't think you said that you I'm like trying to remember. Oh, I think you lived in Arizona, right? Is it kind of dry there too? So I think that can kind of. I'm happy to be there for you, Rachel. Anytime. Okay. Thank you for coming today. Yeah, it's a dry air, right? Like, I don't know. I've been in Arizona, Vegas, near Arizona. I think Arizona has something that we went and saw. The Grand Canyon, I think. I'm horrible with geography. Yeah, Yvonne said most of us find it hard to receive when they're used to be the giver. Yeah, that's very true, Yvonne. Yeah. That's very true. You're used to doing it for everybody else, and then you don't have. You got to save that energy for yourself. So, yeah. Thank you, Rachel, for coming. Glad you came, and I was able to give you readings time. So busy last time. All right. Let's see. Oh, if I know, let's give. I think it was Tandika and then Julia, and then we'll go to Yeah, if Tandika's still here. Oh, you're anxious, Sarah? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. We'll see what Spirit has to say in a minute here. You're on the list. All right, Tandika. Let's see what we got. I guess we'll save. We'll keep this one. We'll keep this one. Okay. Spirit left. All right. You had to leave too, Tandika, last time. Okay. Reality mirrors you. Well, I think this is for you. I don't think this is for Rachel, but you know, this is exactly. I mean, like, Spirit does give double things, but I feel like this is more of things have been really. You know, you've been like really putting things out there more, and a lot of things have been coming back as proof of to you, and you've been like, wow, you know, I feel like you've been really like it. Well, it says mirror, but like you are looking in a mirror. Like I just thought, and I see it now outside of me. You know, I feel like it's just that realization that what we feel inside is why we see what we have outside. So I feel like it's what's been happening for you. Yeah, and feel too that just a more of a vigor, I guess, like more of a vigor and just like excitement about something. And I feel like it's more of just like knowing what's going on, and how I feel like you have things. It's not like a huge thing that's you've gotten in line, but I feel like you've got like an idea of stuff now, and it's really enlivening a part of you. Invitation to your life. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thanks for letting her do that. So that, yeah, it's like following. You've been following like the rabbit down the rabbit hole, and just really understanding this is what I've been feeling and wanting and needing, right? And I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like a baby, but I don't feel like you're having a baby. I just want to say I feel like a baby. I feel like a baby is like, you know, like a news or something. I don't know why I feel that, but just baby came. I don't know if there's been talk about a baby or so you're just excited to see one. I don't know. I'm just like, all I can feel is a baby. So, and then it says call. Oh, you're having a granddaughter in March. Oh, well, congratulations. Okay. Well, all right. That's exciting. That's very exciting. Yeah, it's like I felt a baby. It was like, and I didn't feel like it was, like I started saying, I don't feel like it was yours. Call back your power. And I feel like it's just saying, you know, the energy you have been, I feel like you have been, and understanding when you are allowing other people to take your energy, and you're starting to like rein that in. And I feel like that's a lot. But yeah, wow, that's exciting. Very exciting. Hi, Linda. You have been calling it back. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I feel like, and you're starting to know the difference too, Tandika. I feel like you're really, you're like, I feel like it's like late at night, and you're like, yeah, I see what I did there, but, but then there's times where you're like, yeah, I had to do it. I felt like that person needed it. And it wasn't like, yeah, you're learning. Yeah, we all are, And yeah, just abundance and prosperity has been happening around you lately. And I just feel like a lot of things are coming together, and you're, when I felt like there was a lot of indecision in the beginning of the year. You're starting to end of the year where there's just so many things that are just coming and making sense now. And I feel like that's a good thing. That's good. So, and I feel like they're just expressing that, you're, even through all, it's the growth that happens through the the changes of your, that happen in your life outside of you, but also it's also that feeling of being able to do that and feeling grounded enough to not feel aimless, so you're welcome, Tandika. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Well, congratulations. It's exciting. She knows it's going to be a granddaughter, so yay, daughter. Dressed her up. So exciting. Is it your... Oh, I appreciate you too. Is it your first granddaughter? Is it your first grandchild? Or is it... You have a couple already? Number 8. Okay, so you've had a bunch. This isn't your first rodeo. Okay. That's good. Well, it's exciting. Congratulations. Big family. Should be very proud. It's very neat. Very cool. Okay. Let's see. All right. So let's see. Oh, sorry, Leah. Okay. Oh, that's your first one with your youngest son? Oh, okay. That'll be fun. Okay, Julia, you're next, and then we'll go to Leah, and then Yvonne, and then Sarah. Does that sound okay, guys? So Julia, Leah, Yvonne, and Sarah, and then Dawn. That's who I have on the list. If anybody else wants a reading, just let me know, and I'll put you on the list. I don't know if I missed anybody. And Linda, maybe Linda. Linda Dawn, just in case. All right, Julia. I got out Spirit Junkie one for you today. Spirit Junkie. Sarah from Facebook says, congratulations, Tandika. Oh, you can see that. Oh, I got this. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, fun. Not very, they don't smell very nice, but that's okay. Don't need that. Oh, we got the last one. Okay, I want to get another one though. I want this one. Oh, I cherish every cell in my body. I feel like sometimes if we can get... Oh, sorry. All of a sudden I could hear my voice going, rah, rah, rah. No. Oh, no problem, Yvonne. I feel like sometimes we can start, like, not, I cherish every cell in my body, like, really kind of get down on, judge on ourselves sometimes, but I feel like deep down we really do, appreciate all the parts of us as much as the other ones. It says, my genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. Oh, that is a very Julia card, if I've ever seen one. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, it's my Chucky mug. It's like he's in a ball. I choose to perceive it. No, I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. So it's just like, I feel like that's a lot. Like how, especially how you perceive, like, I feel like it's a thinking of how, you know, like, when you're doing work, sometimes I feel like because of the way you feel about it, you don't feel like you're actually working and you feel kind of guilty. And I feel like that's not something you should be thinking of. It's okay to like your work. A lot of people don't. And I feel like I don't. And I feel like a lot of people don't. And when you are doing your work, you feel like, am I really working? Is this really something I should be doing? And I think it is. It's just, and it's not that you should ever feel like you are not doing enough, as long as you are doing your best. And that's what they're saying. As long as you're doing the best that you can, that's what you should be doing. So I feel like that's what they're saying. And I feel like even though you enjoy doing something, it doesn't mean you're not working hard. And I feel like there's some, I don't know if, I feel like there's a judgment of that, not because of you, but I feel like what people are kind of putting on you, going, well, are you really doing it? You know? And I feel like it's then getting in your head, if that makes sense. So, and then it says, I communicate with ease and grace, and people are willing to embrace what I have to say. So I feel like, all that. Yeah. I'm glad. I feel like there is, do you have well, it kind of looks like a wiener dog. Like a kind of dog like that. Like it's got short hair. And I want to say it's like a brown dog. I don't know why I see one around you, but it's like kind of like a wiener dog, kind of like short hair. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, but not now. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Did you always mention like he looked like he was smiling, like a smile, like a, I feel like he always, maybe he was just always happy, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, maybe just to come and say hi, yeah. Oh, super loving, happy. I feel like, like they even like if you're like, looks like he's smiling. And we looked to get into getting basset hounds last year, but then, none of it was hard to, rescues and stuff. But they're cute dogs. Oh, okay. And I think it's just expressing how much you really are helping people, and they want you to know that you are doing really great work, because you send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. And I think, for the people that need things, you are really touching a lot of hearts, and that says a lot. So I'll leave the love of your little puppy and your dog in spirit, I guess. It just, yeah. Because they are long, kind of like but I did see the ears kind of, but not, they weren't too long, but but they did look like, I was like, is that that was from your dog. You're welcome, Julia. Thank you for coming. Okay, Leah, and then Yvonne, and then Sarah. Leo. Let me light my candle. Pop, thank you for the fest pop. I've never seen that yet. Oh, is that the Live Fest pop? The Live Fest stuff they have now for TikTok. I think. Thanks for the follow, Nikki. Appreciate it. You guys wanna? So I will look to see what out here going on. I think I'm just waiting for Leah because it takes a bit for the Facebook sometimes. It will turn off. Okay, any guidance, sure. Let's see. Okay, so if you guys want a message, just put it in the chat if you're watching or whatever. Okay, let's see. Any guidance? Let's see. Trust your vibes. Should we do that one, or do you want? Oh, we'll do 2 card decks. 2 card decks. No worries. It's just Facebook. It's not your fault. Okay, Maddie. Facebook's always a little slow, if you ever notice. I'm always like way ahead of... It's just the way it works. I got you on the list, Maddie. Alright. No worries. It'd be great if it's more even. I'm not saying like be in denial, but I'm saying is like just the way you word things might seem a little negative. Is all, you know. Thank you, Joya. Welcome. Oh, no worries, Yvonne. We'll always try to stay on all this. Don't worry. I know. Yeah, it's always stuff. It's just the way they route things or whatever. So I just think it's just even if it's like a small way of just shifting your sentence, it might help. It will help. And I feel like you have been like coming out of something like drastic that has been like, you know, like a phoenix, right? Coming out dance on the fire. I feel like you have been, it's been this depth of that you've been under, and it's like you're starting to rise out of it, but it feels like once you start, like little things can start bringing you down again. And I feel like it's looking at not what you've been doing and I haven't, you know, it's like allowing yourself to have that rest and that renewal that you need, you know. I don't know why, but well, I feel like what I'm seeing is this, and you'll tell me if this resonates with you, but I'm seeing checkers, like a checkerboard, like playing checkers. And it's like you've gone, and they showed me like you've gone all the way on the other side of the board, and you've finally just gotten the extra thing to become queen, right? And you're coming back. It's like now that you are, I feel like you've gone through like this and gone through this whole part, and you know, and then you're now like coming out a queen, you know, like you are coming out with this growth, and it's then looking back at that, you're going back through it is hard, but at the same time it's not the same because as you go through a checkerboard, there are all these pieces that you're having to dodge, right? But you got through that, and now when you're coming back, there's not as much, and you're able to see and have these different ways of moving than you were before. You've had this growth. So I feel like, and this is a weird metaphor, but it's like, you know, it's a different board, even though it is the same board. And it's like understanding that it's not, even though it is the same board, it's a different time, you know? So you've got the goal, the tools and the growth behind you, and you're safe now, I feel, you know? Yeah, much so. Huge mission. Yeah. And I feel like it's like you're safe now, and it's okay. You know, it seems like scary. I'm gonna have to go all the way over, you know? Like, how am I gonna do this? It's like, no, it's different now, you know? So I feel like you've gotten through the hardest part. It's now like you've got these other parts. I feel like there's parts of you that have now come in, and then you're feeling them, and it's like, okay, it's good. You know, it's like, allow it to all settle, and to know that you have, you know, you're feeling more whole and more, you know. So I just more of a higher, you know, self, you know, like you have that awareness that is gonna help you through a lot, even though, you know, you've gotten past the hardest part so far. I don't know if your dad played checkers with you, if that's why they brought that up, but the checkers, and the queen, really. I'm seeing him by a white counter, and it feels like a kitchen counter, and it's about, like, if he's standing, it's not like it's like, you know, like, well, it's not bar, like a kitchen counter bar height. It's more of just like kind of like by his waist, and I don't know why he's just standing there. I don't know, you talked a lot with him in there. I just feel like he was more of a snacker or a grazer, I guess, of food. And I feel like I think he's just, I don't know if that's what your kitchen looks like now, but I feel like he's there. I feel like he's just standing next to this white counter. I don't know. Oh, the checkers were all over the floor in your sister's yesterday. Oh, wow. Yeah. All that big evidence there. Hi, Heather. How you doing? Yeah. That's just big evidence for you that he's around and he's been with you, and yeah. So I feel like also that kitchen, I don't know if you have, you know what I'm talking, it feels like it's like against a wall more so. It's like you have a wall of a counter, you know, it seems like a white with gray marble or something. So I feel like I know I've read for you before, but I don't remember much about. But I don't know if he wore cowboy boots, but I'm thinking, I don't know if he did. And then showing me oranges as well, which I feel like, well, I did some oil thing yesterday, and it makes, you know, I feel like they bring stuff that we remember, you know, from my life too. You know, he's trying to give me clues to, you know, I feel like oranges is like, because when you have essential oils, orange is like a happy smell, and I think he's like telling you like there are happy things ahead. So, oh, that's your kitchen. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he's in there. Oh, he's the wear matches. Okay. Okay, well, yeah. I got all goosebumps. Yeah, oranges. He's like from gifts from spirit, and that made me think about when we did those oils yesterday. You know, that if you want, you know, there's certain essential oils you can rub on or smell or whatever, and orange was like to make, you know, positive, and I feel like it's really. Oh, you dehydrated? Oh, I just had oranges for the tree. I dehydrated them. Okay. All right. Well, much really around you. So it's just, you live and learn, you know, and you move on. I think it's just it's hard. It's hard, this life. It is, and it's not. But good. Oh yeah, and embrace the adventure. I think it's just he's just like saying, you know, as hard as it is, you embrace what happens, and you know, you look at what the positive in it and try to just sail on. You know, I'm not saying you should ignore and push everything down and say, oh, you know, but and put on a happy face. It's feeling it and knowing, you know, what you went through and being proud of yourself. And I don't know why I have the name Gary, like a G name. I don't know if that's his name, but I'll leave his love with you, Leah. And we'll send you our love, and you're not alone, so you're welcome, Leah. Thank you for waiting, and I'm sorry I didn't get to you Thursday. I think you came Thursday. Days run together. Comments are filtered. Yes. I don't know. Like, there's certain things that, yeah, we try to make sure it doesn't. You can't say. I don't know what it was trying to filter to be, baby, but I'll put you on the list. I don't know what it was trying to filter for you, but Steve, you said Steve hate me. No, I don't think so. I will oh yeah, Heather, yeah, Heather was first. All right. And Joanne. Yes. Okay, so Yvonne, big love to you too, Leah. Thank you. Yeah, spring spirit for you. Oh, thank you, Sarah Bear and Joanne, for the rose and heart me. Appreciate it. Okay. We're gonna, Yvonne, anybody else? Let me know, or thank you, V baby. There is lost. Laura, good. She's here. I knew she was. I just. All right. Celestial Queen, the stars will guide you. I feel like, hi, A123. Oh, thank you, Sarah. That's nice of you. Well, I like, want to bring spirit, you know? I think it's, or if, rather just do this than have private readings, and then I just get paid by the people who need it, get it, and then I get paid by, like, TikTok or whatever. It's fine by me, you know? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'd rather, like, you know, if people want private readings, fine, but, you know, I can get, you know, building that, then I like, reach more people, right? I'm doing good, A123. Celestial Queen, the stars will guide you. So that's for you, Yvonne. Yeah, I know, blue. You're not too far off of the blooming. Yeah, it's not that bad. I feel like you've really come into your own, like, well, I think it was just something about the femininity, about, you know, that you're really, like, owning more, and, like, or feel, allowing yourself to feel. I feel like it's just, like, more sensual. I think it's just like, you know, as you get older, you're not saying you're older, but as you age or get older every year, you just start not caring as much, right? About not caring, but not caring as much about what people think of you, is what I mean. And you're just like, if I feel this, I want to do this, I feel like that's a good thing, right? So feel that. Who cares what everybody else thinks, right? Like knowing that if they have an issue with you, that it's them and it's not you. I feel that. I feel like you're feeling that more. I say that with a sigh because it's hard. It's something that you have to remind, not remind yourself, but like think about here and there. Just like, if somebody has an issue. I know, you probably, yeah, don't put yourself on the back burner anymore. Yeah, for a while. Yeah, 60. Wow. And yeah, I think it's just like, I still feel like I'm 18. Not 18, because things hurt. But I do feel like younger than what I feel like, right? So yeah, I think it's just going, wow, where'd the time go? But I feel like it's now feeling that more. Yeah, same Angie. Yeah, feel that too, sir. Oh yeah, and it's the cultivating of innocence. I feel like you're only as old as you feel, right? Yeah, I don't take things personally now. I am who I am, right? People love me. Yeah, if they don't, that's something they have an issue with themselves, or something they have to work on the inside. That they're projecting onto you. But I feel like it's the cultivating of innocence. It's like you're only as old as you feel, right? Yeah, it's scary fast. So I just feel like I want to pull cards for you today. Spiral, time for rest and repose. So, but yeah, I feel like too, with the healer in you, just make sure that, you're taking the time, not putting yourself on the back burner. You're taking that rest and rejuvenating yourself. And I feel like with that, yes, yeah, they're lost, right? Time for rest and repose. So yeah, I just feel like it's just like the snake shedding your skin, it's really, you don't feel like the same person as you were in your 20s or 30s, or if you look back and you're like, wow, but then you do in some way. It's odd the way time works, but it's like you're the same person, but you're not. And it's like, but I don't know what I'm just trying to say is like that you just, I feel like deep down when you sit with yourself, I feel like you do feel like that little girl that's, waiting for mom and dad to get home, or, after, and see them after school or something. I just feel like there's just that remembering of that time, that how fast that goes. Yeah, that's all. I don't know. It's that's just, I guess it's just the fastness of it that they're showing. I just, enjoying, but I do feel like you can look back at those moments and see and touch and feel like how the energy felt then and how you felt, and you can like bring yourself back to those. I feel like there is that reliving of it in it. There's something about that. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, Big Sis is cancer free. Yes. Okay. And we had talked about that a couple weeks ago, didn't we? About like good news or something about the thing, but we weren't sure if it, you know, we're like, well, it might be that. It's exciting, Yvonne. Congratulations. And did she have her wedding thing already? I think she was gonna have her renewal of her vows or something, right? She's gonna have some relaxing time. And and here, just know your power. I feel like it's just they're saying, it's like you told me about how she's cancer free, and then I pull this card, know your power, and I feel like it's just like, okay, you know, I'm not, you know, you had hand in that, definitely, Yvonne. So you know, that's exciting. It's really exciting. So that's exciting, but I feel like, yeah. It's also looking back, you know, all the things that have happened health-wise with your sister and those times with her too, I believe, too, you know. And it's great. Yeah, they just went for a nice overnight. That's nice. That's nice. That's exciting. Very exciting. Well, thank you, Yvonne, for coming. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I know you've been in and out. You've come, but, you know. Sure, A123. I can give you one. I'll put you on the list. Okay? Alright, so Sarah. I think it's for the Fest Pop. Thank you, V Baby, for the thing. So after Sarah's Heather, and then V Baby, and then Joanne. Oh, wait. We have Dawn, too. So Sarah and then Dawn, sorry. And then, so Dawn's still here. Sarah, then Dawn. Yep, Natalia, doing readings for free. For free! Yeah, for free. Yep, Natalia. If you want a reading, I'll put you down. So Sarah, then Dawn. Dawn's on Facebook, so. Alright, Sarah. Oh, that's what, you know, their lives are. There's mini readings if you want. You can always do a private reading if you want. But I don't want. I like giving up. Sharon, spirit around, and all that stuff. So that's good. All right, Sarah. Okay. Oh, you don't have to. Just have her come to the thing, Sarah. That's nice of you. You're welcome. Aw, thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, I love having you here too. Aw, you're a beautiful human too. Keep on healing. Really definitely had a hand in that one. Alright, Sarah. I got the magic. Aw, thank you, Sarah. Yeah. Have a good safe space. So, Sarah, this is a mermaid with a, I think you can see this, a black sea serpent. And I feel like it's, more of like a protector of you. You know, like when you have, oh, yeah, I don't usually get readings. Oh, okay, well, if you want a reading later, I can put you on there. Natalia, I feel like it's like, you know, when you, there was a saying that I read online, and it was, if you're gonna paint me as an angel, give me black wings. And I feel like I wanted to tell you that, Sarah. It's like, because it's like, you know, having that era of like, I am an angel, but at the same time, I'm owning my, you know, I'm owning the darkness too. Like, I mean, like there is parts of me that aren't, you know, that are, you know, I guard, and I, you know, and I feel like it's just knowing that there's a duality to us. We're not all like, you know, I mean, that's why we're here. But I feel like there is like the black sea serpent is that, like, even though it's not like dangerous, I feel like it's just black because it's there to like be like a warning, like, don't mess with her, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't feel like you need as much protection, but I just feel like it's just like more of a feeling. I feel like well, I never remember, but like, I feel like you're a dad in spirit, and I feel like he was more of a protector that way, like protecting you. I feel like he does that a lot in spirit, this male, and I feel like it's just like he would be the one, even though I feel like he was like kind of like my dad, just a teddy bear, right? I feel like he wouldn't probably hurt a soul, but on the outside he was able to give that type of idea, you know, feeling, you know, to people, like, you know. And it's not that he would have ever done anything. Does he think tomorrow would be good? Let me think. I think you're okay. So I just know that you're gonna get news. I just feel like so I don't know what the sense that I'm getting is there's news coming, and it's gonna be a lot of information. And I feel like it's just like, it's like, wait to have your like, wait to make you know, your feelings felt until you hear the end of it. Allow yourself to hear it. It's like, don't just I'm not saying you're gonna shut it down, but just make sure you hear it all, if this makes sense. Because it's not going to be as bad as what you think it's going to be. Does that make sense? And I feel like it's not, it's going to sound worse than what it is. I don't know if it's like a medical thing, but I think it's more of like, you know, they're going to go through things that it could be, but really what's going to happen is it's not going to be that. It's going to be like not an easy fix, but I feel like it's going to be as like this big. It's going to be like, oh, okay, we got this, you know? So sorry, TikTok's making me do a little puzzle all of a sudden. Oh, you're 5 big. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, I feel like they're going to, yeah, I feel like it's like, they're going to start talking about, okay, the whole, like, that makes sense, because it's not like, you know, they're probably going to start talking about what's all like there, right? And be like, well, you know how like they'll start talking about stuff, and then you'll start like, okay, Natalia, I wrote you down, hun. No problem. So I think it's just not shutting yourself down. And worry, you know, like, not just listen. Yeah, it'll be fine. But I feel like it's, yeah, open mind. I do think that there's just a feeling that, though, I feel like your dad, I feel like this is coming from your dad. It's like, just take it easy. Don't push yourself. I feel like it's just like, you know, until you know, like, how, and it's not your fault, any of the, if anything happens, don't ever. But I feel like it's more of just like, allowing yourself to get rest and doing the things. Like, I feel like you do push yourself sometimes, you know, so, you know that. That's exciting. Congratulations. Lots of babies. It's exciting. Huh? But, yeah, I don't know if you've ever had that, like, had to have bed rest, but I mean, like, don't, I feel like the need to say, don't feel scared if you're gonna need that, you know? It's like, whatever your body needs, I feel like you're just provide it and know that you're doing the best you can, you know? Yeah, I feel like you feel like there is, right? You pray you're wrong now. You were saying how you wanted twins the other time. I remember you saying that. Because I do that too. I'm crazy. All right, Yvonne. Night. Sleep tight. Hi, True Colors. How you doing? Rachel? You're on YouTube now. Oh yeah, the complications can be, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it's just because of your history. I think she's gonna go through a lot of the stuff, and then just don't allow it to get in your head. Like it's she's gonna. I think verse 2 might be kind of hard to find the heartbeat. It's okay, it happens. I mean, you're really only 5 weeks, so just, you're gonna have to relax and all that stuff. I don't know what this is, but it just not as much as an alien emerges, but more of just like, it made me think of a woman, like, like giving birth more so. I don't know if that is an alien emerges. That's what people, like my mother-in-law said that once. She's like talking about babies. She's like, it's like a thing that feeds off you. I'm like, it's not a thing. It's a baby. She was just goofing around, just talking about. I don't remember what she was talking about, but it was like I just remember her saying that. It was like, it's funny. Oh, of everything going on. No, I feel like it's more of like your dad, like the protector in front of you. I think it's more of that feeling of somebody like watching guard, not because you need it, but because you feel like you need it. And it's, yeah. I feel like you already have I think it's just the concentration on, well, we've talked about it, the concentration on the negative. That is what I feel like you're starting to see that more, that's not, once you start concentrating on it, you'll see it, and it pops up, because that's what you're wanting you're concentrating your reality on. So you're welcome, Sarah. Thank you for coming. I'm glad that's so exciting. Do let me know. Thank you for the heart puffs. Okay. All right, Heather. Your turn, hon. Unless Dawn's here. I don't think Dawn's here. I think Dawn comes and then she... Yeah. Came in and then... Yeah. Alright, Sarah. Man, all this good news, huh? Okay. Sarah. We do mermaids? Sure. How you doing, Sarah? I mean, Heather. I saw the S. That's Sarah again. Oh, yeah, you were so nervous. Yeah, it's exciting. Maybe it's exciting too. I'm glad you're doing good, Heather. Your move all completed, or are you still doing it? Oh, you gotta go? Sorry. Yeah, you were up in a couple days. That's what you feel like, huh? Angie's gonna be done in a couple days here. No. You're up in a few. I'm sorry, Joanne. I could quick pull you a card here. Let's see. Oh, I feel like you're just falling in love. I feel like falling in love. That's interesting, Joanne. Huh. You've been falling in love? I feel like it's more of like falling in love also with with the divine. I feel like just spirit and connecting with it, and I feel like you really enjoy it. So, well, have fun on your live. You're welcome, Joanne. Okay, Heather. And then V baby. So you know. Okay. So not yet, huh? Yeah. Oh. So telepathy, it says. Non-verbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. So I feel like, well, I do feel like you have like awareness of things around you, just like how people are feeling. It's become better, because you're not like associating it with yourself. I feel like you're now you're knowing that when these people are feeling this way, it's not because of something you did, or it's not your job to make them feel better, right? I feel like that there's red hair. I feel like this person that, I feel like the energy is a lot to do with somebody with red hair that, yeah, you say yes, but about the energy part, yeah. I feel like the person with red hair is somebody that, I feel like it's somebody you're close to, and you do feel like, if it's not a person with red hair, then it might be with just like your core family, because it's like your root chakra. I think it's like, like the issue, usually your root chakra is your core family that you grew up with. So like a mom. I feel like you've been having just like hard time. I feel like it's hard for you, not because you have issues with your lungs or anything, but I feel like you're trying to think. Yeah, I'm thinking like somebody with red hair, but sometimes it's just your root chakra, somebody that with your core family that, because that you had, where when you're around them, you feel like you're able. You pick up their energy more, and you're really learning not to like worry about if they're happy or not, as much. You're trying, you care about them, but you're not trying to make that your mission to like, oh, I really feel like I need to. It's like you're allowing them to feel that themselves, and not feeling the need to take that from them. But there's something about I feel like you don't have like lung issues, but I feel like there's just I feel like there's just a lot of stuff going on, and and it's just been not having enough space to breathe. I feel like you just feel kind of like just too much weight on you, on your chest, yeah, a lot, yeah. And it's needing to just, yeah, like you can't catch your breath. Like, it's like, just give me a break here. Like, why is this all just coming at me? And I feel like you feel like that this is a theme. I think this is a thing where, like anything that like when we have this idea of our life and how things happen, you're like, everything happens all at once. Why does it always happen that way? But I feel like it's because that's the rabbit hole that is the trauma that you need to feel and understand that that's not really, that's because you expect that to happen, It's not because it always happens. You're just kind of like putting more attention to it and going, oh, that always happens. It's like saying two things happen, and then all of a sudden going, well, a third one's going to happen now. And then it does. So it's like kind of are manifesting it more so yourself, right? Or just paying attention to it and then putting more energy to it, and then it just then and then air, it's just, which is let yourself, it's like we were talking about just giving the more evidence of what we just said. But I think it's just allowing yourself to like be like, well, all this is happening, but I can, you know, be here and I'm gonna do this. And no matter, you know, even it's like it's like where'd my little guy go? Here he is. Okay, it's like this guy. It's like having a fire all around you, right? And then you go, it's fine. You know, you just go, you know, this is all happening. I'm just gonna sit and enjoy my coffee, you know, enjoying it. So it's like, I feel like that's, I mean, it's not like being in denial about it. It's still gonna happen. It's still a fire around you, but you know, I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee, you know, like, let's do this. You know, I think it's like, I deserve to sit down, you know? So I feel like that's just what I feel. But it's hard because, you know, I feel like you do feel a lot of this, the deep, like heavy emotions that happen with it, and it's hard to maneuver out of, but I think with the meditation and stuff, it's helping to do that, and it's just taking the time, right? It's like, you know, you just don't have the time. So yeah, and I feel like that's what I feel too. Yeah, the weight of, yeah. And that's allowing yourself to feel, and just allow yourself to cry if you need it, or to yell or whatever, you know? And then go, okay. And then just, you know, like those, it's not just trying to just pick up all of you and bring it to the finish line. It's holding each, you know, not carrying all them. I feel like you're trying to carry yourself over the finish line. It's like hold each other's hand, and, you know, but I feel like it's because you need to feel those, yeah, things. Oh, you're just telling your sister that, yeah. Yeah, it's knowing too that, you know, other people can help you. And some things, you know, I mean, like, I know it's hard to ask for help, but about screaming, yeah. Yeah. There's people that are going to retreats now and doing it, I guess. I just remembered that because my son had told me a month ago. It was funny because I was thinking of the crying, and I was like screaming, and I was like, oh yeah, it's yeah. And I think it's oh, you need to go to retreat to do that though. Do that outside. Yeah, it's just a journey of your soul today. You know, I feel like it's like you know, it's knowing that out of all the things that have happened, they always come back, and they get, you know, and there'll be a time of you know, it all comes to an end, but it's just hard waiting for that part, you know, and all it's just a difficult time right now. So I feel like it's just feeling those things that are happening and allowing them to come through, and it's time to, you know, to feel those and to just go into meditation and feel it and allow it to be felt, but it's taking it to time for so I do feel like they are saying, like, you know, there is things that, well, I think I said this last time, where you don't need to do all of it. You know, there's things that you could, you know, you are important and valuable to a lot of people, but people can help you too. So well, my love goes to you, Heather, and I hope it, you know, I feel like you are gonna start feeling like you're gonna be able to breathe again. Okay, Sarah, you're gonna give your dog a bath. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Or you too. Thank you. but I feel like you're gonna get more breath back. I just feel like it's just all of a sudden it's just gonna start easing, but I think it's just because your perception of everything should too start. It's gonna start changing where you're like, I'm not gonna concentrate on what if's gonna happen. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna stay in my lane and I'm gonna work on whatever I need to. And then if something happens, it happens. I'm not gonna concern myself, Let's see. A123. Let's see. I think Linda is next. Or V-Baby. V-Baby's next. And Maddie. Joanna. I don't know if V-Baby's here, but I think she is. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much. You're coming up. You're almost there, A123. So I don't know if Linda's still here or anybody. I could give you one while I'm waiting for Linda's on Facebook, so we could. Or V-Baby. I don't know if V-Baby's here either. Here we go. We'll just do you A123 because I don't know where V-Baby is, and you're already on here. Then if Linda and Maddie and V-Baby, and then Natalia after that. Okay, A123. Did you have a question, A123? By next live on Tuesday, I am gonna have a list that's gonna be on the board. I was gonna do that today, but I ran out of time. Let's start doing stuff like that. General. Oh, okay. Well, I got this one for you too. Tandik, I had this before. Call back your power. I feel like it's just, the energy you're giving other people, or you're, not exhausting it. I feel like a friend has been having a lot of trouble lately, and I feel like you've been helping her, but I feel like it's more of, I feel like it's on the brink. Like you're like, I'm not feeling like I want to go over there. And, I just feel like it's like a person, I feel like it's a friend that you are like talking to. And it's like, I don't know if I've been, I just feel like maybe I need something else, like feeling like, I don't know if I can deal with this. And sometimes that's not bad. I mean, you feel bad because, you want to, be with that person, but it's knowing that, there's a lot more that goes into it. Maybe yeah, that's a friend. Yeah, I'm just feeling, I said she, but, the abundance and prosperity, I feel like it's just, feeling like you, maybe the ex with everything he went through after the breakup. Yeah. Have you been having to go, I don't know if you've having to like interact with him and you're just not feeling like you want to have to, no, okay. It was just felt like it was like, just, giving back your power from that too. Yeah, I mean, like you can take, calling back your power from that too, because, there was a lot of energy that had to go through that. But yeah, but you have not contacted me. Yeah, I was thinking more of a friend that was having issues as well, that you were having, where, you're going to go over to a person's house and they, that they're not, that like you're the one that is trying to like, because they're not in a good mood or, they're just a little off, that you're going to have to like help them. But yeah, okay. Yeah, but with the ex, calling back your power from, you can take, if you could take that card for that too, that was definitely, the same thing of calling back your power and not giving your energy to him anymore. But This is another, I got this earlier too, but an invitation to life. I feel like it's because you have had other things, just things happen and transitions that have now, like, things are now over. And so now it's like another, one door closes, another one opens, right? So I feel like I think that's been happening for you. I do feel like a mother in spirit. It feels like a grandma as well. I feel like I might be feeling the same energy though. I feel like it's a grandma. And I feel like she's, there's definitely a baker. Oh, sugar cookies comes in, but I feel like the round ones, not the ones you cut out as much, but the ones that actually had like sugar on top of them, those kind. Grandma made those. That's what she's showing me. Or you made some just recently. Oh, your family loves to bake, okay. And I feel like, well, she had like a blondish hair. I don't know if that's like just when she was, I'm seeing her when she's older. She had like a blondish more so than a brown. No, dark, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing like a blondish woman. Is this someone maybe around you now? Like an older woman that's blonde? Okay. Because it's like it's like a yellowish gray. I don't know if you know, like, let's see. I can think of somebody. Kind of like, who's her face? She just passed away. One of the Golden Girls, the funny one. What's her name? She was an icon. I forget her name. It's not Betty. What's her name? One of the Golden Girls. What I'm saying? What's her name? She was the one that. She was the one that was the funny one. No, not the tall one, not the thin one. I'm just saying the other one's hair. I forget her name. She was kind of the. No, not Blair. It was the one that was like famous. I forget her name. Don't look it up now. It's gonna bother me. Girls. Oh, maybe it's no, it's Blanche. Oh, maybe it is Blair. Is that her name? Of course it. Oh, it's Betty White. I was right, Betty White. Like Betty White, she's got like a blondish hair, darkish, but it's like yeah. Blanche is the other one. I guess it. Yeah, I don't know. No, it looks like Blanche. So he's like Blanche. I don't know if she watched Betty, like Betty White. Maybe that's why I'm seeing her more like her. Like she's kind of like looking like her. Okay, your mom, but okay, maybe it's just the way there's definitely the way the hair. I don't know. I'm stuck on this hair. The hair is just like not as much just curled, but like just like more of a feathered, I guess, and styled like that. Brushed back, yeah. Like, but it's still kind of. So, have you been seeing her in your dreams more so, like your grandma? Like, has she been like? Do you have a lot of dreams about her? I feel like you've seen her, like, I don't know why she's like showing me like you, like telling you to come like this. Never remember them? Okay. Yeah, I just feel like she's like been like telling you to come here. Like, I feel like she's wanting you to. I think that people, I don't know if it's true, but they say people dream, but they just don't remember them. You know, everybody dreams. I feel like she's like, I don't know if you've felt like the need, I'm not her around, but I feel like she's been like guiding you, I guess. I think that's what she's trying to say. I feel like there's something, like she had some back issues at one point. I feel like more of her lower back. Did she have like kidney issues? I do feel like she was one of the, no, she didn't have any. Like, did she have like no back issues? I don't know why I'm having it. Oh, I had a kidney. Okay. I just feel like there's like I just feel like there's something about her hug, like you remembering her consoling you, and I feel like it's just, as well. I just feel like she was one that was, you know, when you hugged her, she just enveloped you. You know what I mean? You really did feel the love of her, and I don't know what it is about the back. Maybe it is. I don't know if it is your brother or not, but I do know that just for some reason, I don't know if you're, because sometimes it is, maybe it's you that has back, you know, having a little pain in the back there or something. Okay, then it's you. Okay. So I'm like a medical intuitive. So I'm like, either I assumed it was her, but then when you said your brother, I'm like, I don't think it. But yeah, I just feel like there's something about her hug. There's a time where I don't know, I feel like it was when you were younger, just I don't feel like it's like a core memory, like there's something associated with the hug, but more so just the comfort of it. Like I feel like it's just knowing that she was there to comfort you. I think it was a thing, and did she have like daisies in her kitchen? I feel like there's like daisies in her kitchen. Like I'm seeing blue and daisies. I don't know why. Maybe it's in your kitchen. I'm seeing that. Makes me feel like it's more fabric for some reason. Like a fabric? Maybe she had them in there, or, I don't know, but there's like, I'm seeing blue and daisies. I assume I've associated with the kitchen for some reason. But maybe it's just because maybe I'm just feeling her in the kitchen and she's showing me daisies, but I'll just leave it that way. I'm trying to understand. But I feel like it's a pattern for some reason. I feel like you're going to see it later and you'll associate it with her. Oh, yes. Yeah, she's always in the kitchen. Okay. But I feel like there's something to do with daisies that you're going to see later. And I feel like it's something that she's like to show you that she's around. I feel like it's going to be on a blue, something blue, and you're going to see like daisies and you're going to be like, oh, that's, I feel like that's her way of showing you that she's around you. So let me know. But I feel that way. I don't usually have it that specific, but it's weird. All right. Well, I'll leave her love with you, and I feel like she's showing me pearls too. I don't like a neck, more of like, I'm not saying they're real, but I feel like, you know, like I feel like just like beaded necklace, like, and I'll leave her love with you, and I'll thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, your Auntie Linda? Oh, okay. Maybe that's what she's saying. Okay. That she's with you? With her? Oh, okay. I connect with her? Sure. I can see you. Let me, B baby, are you here? Because I saw your name pop up. You're next, but let me know. Your Aunt Linda. Why? I don't know why. Well, obviously I don't know why, but of course it's because they want to show me this. It's she's showing me, I don't know if this is Linda, but she's showing me lemonade, like lemonade. I don't know if you associate your aunt with Summer, but I feel like you used to look after her. Did you make her lemonade? I feel like there's something to do with the summer. I feel like I don't feel like she had for some reason I don't feel like she had any kids, but I feel like, because I was thinking, like, when I thought of summer, I was like, well, why did you come over for the summer? That's what I was at. Why did, she come over for the summer? I feel like you saw her during the summertime, and I was thinking, was it cousins? And she's like, no. And I don't. Yeah. So, oh no, she didn't. Okay. So that's why I said I don't think she has children, because I asked her that, and she's like, no. And then was she one that smoked? Did she smoke? Feel like she was more of a person that liked to go and interact with other people. Oh yeah, but she gave up. Okay. I feel like she liked to go to the bar sometimes when she was younger. Like not like, I don't want to say younger, but like she would, and it wasn't like as much because she really was a drinker, but I feel like it was like a social thing. I feel like it was like one of those so I feel like if you take this, it's like let me know if this resonates. I feel like it's a place kind of like a bar, but it was like a local hangout that she would go, and I feel like she would just have this community there, just feel like she liked to get out of the house. I don't know why she's showing me newspaper and oh, maybe it's church. Okay, so that's where the community. Okay, okay. I'm seeing her like so it must have been like the way the church was set up. Was there like a area where they all kind of congregated in the back or something? Because it seems like there's like it looks like a bar, but it's not. That's why I was saying I don't think it was like she was a drinker. I was just thinking it was more just community with it. So maybe that's why I was seeing her sitting on a stool. I assumed it was a bar. Yeah. Okay. But she end up having like issues with her. There's something with her organ with it. I'm not saying it's her stomach, but it's around there, like her bowels or something, you know, like her intestines. Something with her stomach just was ill. Okay. I just don't think she could have kept things down very well. And I feel like there's a lot of liquids. So I just showing a holding of hands, and I feel like there's just a lot of, well, you did say you care for her, but I do feel that caring aspect to it, and just the comforting, you know, telling her it'll be okay. So we could, oh yeah, so we would give drink, yeah, drink liquid, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like a pain in my stomach. I don't know, you know. So, did she pass like around now? Because I'm seeing like a wreath. So I'm feeling like it's around Christmas time. Just a wreath with a red bow. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, like a lot of people have those, I guess. But I feel like that's why she was showing it to me. Like she's showing me around Christmas time. Okay, I'm with that. I don't. Oh, so it wasn't. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That must have been like special care. Because you couldn't like. I feel like it was because you couldn't do all of it. I mean, like eventually it got too much, and you had to. I mean, I feel like you needed some help, is what I'm feeling. So. Yeah, and I feel like you had to. She had to have certain things done that you just weren't capable of. Yeah. So I just I feel like she's like saying that's fine. You know, that's exactly what, you know, I wouldn't expected any more of you. You did so much, did more than anybody else would have, and she's just saying that she's very grateful for you and your love and your respect. Really, I feel like she's really saying that how much you even through everything just really respect her. Yeah, I feel like she's saying, yeah, well, she's saying don't feel bad. She understands. You know, I feel like you've well, she loves you very much, and she's very, you know, if yeah, she didn't have any children, but she did feel like you were hers, you know, in your own special way. You were her surrogate daughter. So just want to I'll leave their love with you. So my nose bit itches. But I'll leave her love with you. A123. Thank you for sharing her with me. She's very, you know, asking for her. She's very sweet and she's very tender-hearted and just very measured and understanding. And she wants you to know just how much, you know, you did for her, and never feel like you know, she doesn't want you to feel like you did any, you know, you did all that you could, you know. So you're welcome. Love and blessings to you too. All right, Maddie or Dawn or B baby. Maddie, Dawn, V baby. We got Linda, if you're here. Linda. Oh, hey. All right, General. Okay, Maddie. Okay. Let me see. What do we want to do? Oh my goodness. Miracles Now one. We'll do that. A lot of cards to choose from this one. Not this one. Hope you're doing good, Maddie. I think for once, I want to say this out loud, but I think for once I got my everything's situated on this thing, because I don't think we were having issues with dropped streams and stuff. So this is knock on wood. I got this handled. All the gremlins that are out of my computer. All right. All right, Maddie. Oh, let's pick this one, and then we'll pick another one. Oh, a lot of words. So, to relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. And then the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes, the moment I begin living. I think it's allowing yourself to feel and be proud of yourself, and to acknowledge how far you've come, right? That's the second card, definitely. I feel like it's looking back, not in judgment, but more in, I would say, grace and understanding, and going, yeah, wow, I did that. Look at me. You know, I did that. And not feeling like, oh, you know, I shouldn't be, you know, I should be not praising my, you know, there's that part of you, I think, that just needs to allow yourself to give yourself that validation yourself, and not feel like somebody should be coming to you and telling you that. You can, you know, sometimes people don't realize all that you went through and when it happened, and then when they don't, you're not going to get that from them because they didn't experience it the same way you did. So it's taking that prize at the end of whatever happened and going, that token of like, yeah, I did it. So, and to relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. It's just like allowing yourself. I think it's more so this. It's you know, after going through, but it's just like seeing the darkness of that happens in the world sometimes, that it can take away your innocence, is what I'm trying to say. And have things, you know, and I feel like it's, you know, the negative and things that happen, and I feel like it's hard to then go back to the free loving, free, self. But it's if you didn't have that duality, you wouldn't, how could you ever, be happy if you don't know, if you never were sad, and I feel like it's remembering that we have to have the yin and yang to, the negative and the positive to grow. I mean, that's how it works. But doesn't make it feel better, but I think it's just not concentrating on the darkness of things that happen, but more so trying to concentrate on the good that you see too. And I don't know why I see, like, I don't know why I see puppies or kittens. I just have a feeling of like baby, like pets. I don't know why, but I don't know if you've seen some like on the, like out in the, have you saved some recently or something out? Seen some? I feel like for some reason, I'm just, oh, or there's a memory of that. I don't know why I have that. When I allow others to support me, I support them too. So I feel like it's just, I want to say there's that mentality that, you know, what you give comes back to you, but not always. I mean, not everyone is, you know, I feel like you have that thought process, and I feel like you want to support others, but then I don't feel like you're feeling, oh, you just got a new dog. Okay. It's just like, sometimes I'm like, why am I seeing puppies? I'm like, okay, makes sense. I feel like you want to support other people, and you put yourself out there, and then it's hard because you're not feeling like you're getting the reciprocal back. And I just want to say that, you know, I mean, I'm feeling Spirit saying is, it's not because you don't deserve it. It's sometimes people aren't as mindful, you know? And I feel like it's don't hold back your heart and wall it off and not be you. Continue being you, because you want to be you. Like, you know, like you can easily get resentful to people when they don't do that. I think it's just being understanding that, you know, that saying, what you do, treat people how you want to be treated, doesn't usually, it sounds good. But what happens is people, not everyone's the same. So, you know, I take it like this, you know, like I'm really good at giving gifts, and I, you know, do all this, you know, I remember those, and I make sure that, you know, but then, you know, my husband won't like get gifts right away. You know, it takes a while. And then I think, well, why is he doing that? You know, you start getting in your, and I feel like he has like a hat that he's wearing a hat, and it makes me think of those I don't want to say newsboy hats, or those hats like, in Pinky Blinders, kind of, you know what I mean? The kind of hat that kind of ends at the brim. I don't know if I feel like he's an uncle. Uncle cousin, you know? I feel like he's in spirit. I don't know if you can take that, Maddie, but oh, I think, and I can think my way out of fear. I think it's just knowing when you are like not, I feel like when you're paralyzed and not moving, that's when you're in fear, you know, and when you are feeling like you want to do something, but then you're not actually doing it. I feel like that's when you're should like step back and go, why am I feeling I want to do this, but I can't seem to get myself over the finish line and doing it. And I think it's because it's not that you are actually fearful, like you're aware that you're fearful, but it is a fear there. That's why you're not able to like do it. So it's like a fear of either being seen or not doing it good enough or something, you know? So it's like, it's just kind of keeping an awareness of that. And that's why maybe sometimes you are procrastinating more for certain things, you know? So I don't know if you can take the uncle or uncle cousin. I feel like, it feels like it's distant. But that's what I got. I saw him. Well, I'll leave the love of spirit with you, Maddie. That's well, yeah. Enjoy your new dog. That's exciting. Very exciting. I hope that resonated with you. All right. Well, I think you're welcome. Natalia, if you're still here, I can give you a reading. If not, then I can just do a collective one for everybody if nobody's here that wants one. And then I'll call it a night. I don't know if my music is still going. It might not be. Oh, you're here. Hey, Natalia. I got Faces of Oshan cards. Look like this. General. Okay. These. Thanks for waiting. I do feel a female in spirit. I feel like it's like a mom, though. It's funny. Oshan the Magi. Alchemy, transformation, change. Well, I think it's just reflecting back what you had said about yourself, right? I feel like a female in spirit. I feel like it's a mom. Sometimes, grandmothers feel like, can be like mothers, right? But I do feel like makes me feel like just her energy is what caused a lot of what, I feel like she was the one that caused a lot of what you feel. How you're seeing things. I feel like there's just like I feel like that's like more of like okay, kids? Okay, mom. Okay. What do you mean? Oh, boy in heaven. Oh, okay. I saw a woman. Oh, well, it's showing the mother's milk, so boys are grandpas. Okay. So, mother's milk. I just want to say, whatever that is about that woman, I feel like it's gift born in pain. So I just want to say that. And then but with the boys and the grandpa, I feel like there's more. I don't know. I feel like there's just like, just feel like there's like, I feel like there's like, issues there that I just feel like, like there's made you more hyper aware of, and I feel like you are an empath. Oh, you're asking me a question? Oh, you're asking me a question? I just know there's a mom there, but you said the boys. I was just feeling like there was more like, a female, and I felt like it was just born out of pain, like, like your gift as much. I feel like it's when you were younger, it was just hard to, but I feel like it's with a female. I don't know if that's with your mom. I feel like it's a mom that, it just had issues with maybe. And then I feel like there was also, oh, okay, myself or my mom. Okay. So you understand what I mean. But with a male, it felt like there was like a K name. It felt like a Kenneth. If it's a name that I don't know, maybe it's a rare name, maybe that, it sounds like that, sometimes they give you what I know. So, I'm feeling a K name with a boy, right? And, what is it? I do feel like, more like I don't know why I'm sensing a 5-year-old, like a 5-year-old. And, feel like he had to make, because of him, you said about boys, but I feel like saying your voice, like you really had to speak up. And I don't think you were one to do that. And, because of him, you had to speak up about. It makes me feel like not just spiritually, but I think for him, like medically, or I'm feeling. I don't. Yeah, I just did this. I did it again. A boy. I feel like I feel like you spoke up for somebody medical. I don't know. Okay. So I sensed a boy. It's like 5. And that's what I felt. And then I felt like you had to speak up for somebody. I feel like it was him that you had to speak up for medically. Maybe he witnessed it. I feel like it's him that you spoke up for. No problem. I don't know if you can take that, but I just feel like you had to, it showed your throat chakra. I feel like he made you have to like show up in a way. And it made me feel like, because the throat chakra was like, you had to speak up for him. And okay. That's what you understand what I mean. So maybe it's not just medically, maybe it's also, well, I said medically and spiritually. So back when they were, I don't know, I don't feel like, did you have, you're saying boys, did you have twins? I feel like I just feel like they were just close in age. I don't feel like they were I feel too that you've had, okay, yeah, they're just close in age. But it seems like they were close together, right? Like, I feel like they were like 1 year, yeah, 2 babies, but they're different age, but they're like a year apart, maybe, right? So closer than like, yeah, then, because they they call like babies that are born right after each other, right, are like twins. They call them like some type of twin. I forget what they call it, but they're not really twins. But I do feel like you do see them kind of that way because of them being in spirit together. They're kind of next to each other. Oh, okay. 2 years apart. Okay. I feel like they're like stand next to each other. I feel like they're just like more of pillars of like, I feel they're saying to me they're like pillars of understanding for you that life doesn't end. And I got chills when I said that. That's what they're saying. They're not really gone, is what I mean. You know? Oh, they're both to each other in urns, yeah. But I feel like they're okay, so that makes, but I feel like they're like the pillars of understanding that even though they're gone in life, but they haven't like, they're not gone. I feel like it's that understanding in you that like really spoke loudly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're trying to get your attention. My dad does that. My husband gets mad because there are lights that he ends up burning out that are expensive. Because they're like a special LED or something in our kitchen. Yeah, I feel like when you have a candle too, I feel like that a candle, like the candle flame goes really far. Well, I feel like, people always ask, are they in the house or with me? It's like, I think what we consider time and everything, I mean, I feel like just like I can talk to you now, I'm with you right now. You know what I mean? I think it's just that, I mean, the time isn't, and what we see of ourselves, right, is just for what we need to survive here on this earth. We're all connected in some way. So I do believe they're with you always. I just feel like there's just always a part of them there. Maybe more so some than others, but yeah, when you are doing your workings, you will sense them more because you are in a different conscious state. So you're going to sense them more. When you're like walking around the house or doing other things, your mind is elsewhere. You're not trying to feel, right? So I feel like that's why you don't feel them as much during those times. So like any point of the day, if I were to stop and myself, I could feel my dad, you know. You're welcome. Did one of them have like a junior name? Because I don't know why it had like a J and it made me think of junior. But oh yeah, here. Communication, listening, conflict resolution. I feel like it's just the conflict. It's just not conflict resolution, but more of just listening. And I feel like you do that already. I think you only can be aware and be in that state where you can sense that stuff. You can't be receptive all the time. Oh, okay. Both middle names are Josh. Okay. Oh, it makes sense. That's why I saw J and it made me think of Junior for some reason. Josh. Okay. Oh, I love Joshua name. Yeah. I went to school with a Joshua. The middle name Joshua. Sweet. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, Natalia, but they're very much with you, and I feel like you do feel like they are, even though you weren't able to really see them like, giggle and play and stuff. I feel like they are, very much, they're happy, and it's hard. It's one thing to have lost, but then to lose a child is something, right? So my heart goes out to you, and continue doing that too. Oh, I'm glad. Happy to bring them forth for you, Natalia. Thank you. And I think maybe that, I feel like when I said mom, maybe that the reason why is more so because, like you said, I don't know if is that what you meant, but because of them calling for you, like I was sensing this mom, but I think it's because of them saying mom, like you, so it makes sense. Yeah. Well, thank you, Natalia. Thank you very much for coming. I'm waiting. Okay, last card. Okay. Influence, openness, emotional intelligence. And I it's the sunflower.